Hey guys, welcome back to my GTA3 Let's Play. We're going to see what some of the other people in the city have to offer. Now for Luigi's next mission, we're going to need a 4-door car. I'm going to pick a Mafia Sentinel.
Hey, this weekend, if you want to dance your ass off, Squad 7 for some steamy trance music. That's in the red light district. Jazz is your bag. There's an all-night jazz feast at Luigi's Park. That's also in the red light district.
Yes, 106.
Now the Rockstar did a shitty job of making sure the game can be completed 100% because if you don't do like a contacts mission for them, oh look, body armor. If you don't do like a contacts mission for them, and then like you get to the point where you have to betray that contact or kill him, then that'll happen, and the person's missions will be disabled, and you won't be able to do them anymore. So like you don't have to complete the last Joey mission or the last Luigi mission, but if you pass Salvatore's missions, then those Luigi and Joey missions become disabled and you can't complete them, which is pretty stupid. But we're gonna go to Luigi now. Oh, she's on fire. Oh, I didn't get to read it. Oh well. The fuzzball. Ricky.
The policeman's ball is being held at the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge, and they'll be looking for some old school action. Now, I got girls all over town walking the street. Get them to the ball. They'll make a bundle. Get as many of them as you can before the cops drink away their green.
Any more Secura cars you want cracked? Bring them to our garage in the Portland Harbor. This reminds me of the ambulance mission so much, except you're picking up, they're all prostitutes and you're taking them to a school hall instead of taking them to the hospital. But this game is similar to Host Selecta in Liberty City Stories. I've mentioned this mission in that mission as well. Except in that mission you have to deliver all of the girls. In this one you only have to deliver... Actually no, in the other one you have to deliver 6 girls. In this one you only have to deliver 4 girls. But once you've delivered the 4 girls, the mission won't finish until either the timer has run out or you've collected all the girls. But you get a special bonus for collecting all of the girls. But in Liberty City Stories, there's like 12... Oh, there's too many ladies. They're gonna bruise. Drop the girls off first and come back for more. But basically, in Liberty City Stories, there's like 10 prostitutes, but once you pick up 6 of them, the mission automatically passes, even if you didn't pick the rest up. In this one, it'll just keep going until you pick them all up, or the mission, like, ends, because of the timer ends. But, there's like, we've taken 3, there's 7 prostitutes, you can only need 4, but if you do it really quick, then you can pick them all up at once. I recommend you pick them up in the order that I do it. I've done this before, and I always finish with enough time. Hey, I'm hot tonight. But anyway, if you pick them up oh, that was close. If you pick them up in this order, then you'll have more than enough time to collect all of them. Now pick up the one in St. Mark's on the hill. And that only leaves the 2 that are near the school hall already. Do you shut me down? Now we still have 2 minutes, and there are still 2 girls left. If you pick them up randomly, then you're most likely going to run out of time. I've seen people who pick up all the girls, but they do it in a random order, and they only pass the mission with like 4 or 5 of the girls. Like the timers will run out before they pick all the girls up. But if you use a Mafia Sentinel and pick up the girls in the order I've done, you'll finish with a lot of time. I think I'm going to finish it with like just over a minute left, which is quite good. So instead of taking 4 girls like Luigi wanted, we're going to take all 7, which is going to get us more money. I like the way we just take the prostitutes to the policeman's ball and no one says anything. And there'll be a special cutscene if you bring them all. This cutscene will only be shown if you drop all the girls off, which of course if you run out of time will not happen.
Would you like a kitten? Have one delivered. Just log on to petsovernight.com and we'll send you a cute kitten overnight.
Now if you're really fast, you could actually drive the car in through that door before it closes. And just like, there's nothing inside but just like 3 walls with nothing on them. Flashback FM. Let's do Joey's mission. No matter. Peace of mind. Or should we do the let's do the mission for the crazy man. The wife.
The business is gonna go under unless I get a hold of some serious cash soon. My wife has an insurance policy and all she's ever been to me is a hole in my pocket. I've left the car in the usual place. Go and pick up my wife from Classic Nails and bring her back to the factory.
Okay, it seems like Marty's own wife. Oh, no, I need to pick the car up first. But it seems that Marty's own wife is the next target. So we've killed the bank manager, now we've killed the thieves, and now we're gonna kill the wife. This seems pretty bad, we're just killing everyone.
Plus 1 love, make 2.
1 love. Ooh, this has got some pizzazz to it. Now here, I failed this mission a couple of times because of something stupid. Make sure you don't drive past Marty's wife. Like, if you brake too late and you drive past her, the mission will fail saying that you left Mrs. Chonks behind. So just make sure you stop right next to her so she can get in. Yeah, this bitch is gonna die. Hey, Marty wants to see me? No, I'm gonna get my hair done. I mean, I kind of understand Marty's position for wanting to kill the bank manager and the thieves. Why the fuck does he want to kill his wife? I know that she's like an insurance policy worker, and apparently she's not helping him, but I don't really see the point of killing her. It won't make much difference. Goodbye, Mrs. Chonks. Oh, she's dead. Just 2. Okay, so this time we need to dump the car in the sea to destroy the evidence. I just can't take no more. Now be careful not to go into the sea with the car. I've done that once before. Goodbye, car. I just left here now. You got a license to be here?
Because we believe music.
Wait a minute. This is Mrs. Chunks. What the hell? Yeah, I guess all of the people you take for Marty to kill actually appear as random pedestrians. Look, here's 2 more of Mrs. Chunks over here. In fact, there's another one here, and one over there, and one there. So yeah, Mrs. Chunks and everyone else that you have to kill are actually just random people on the streets. So you can probably drive around after the mission and just be like, hey look, Mrs. Chunks is walking around. Look, there she is again. Actually, I think his next mission is his last, so I'm gonna do that now. And this mission is actually a bit different to all the other ones. Like, all the other ones have the word "the" in the name. This one just has... Wait, this one... Actually, no, this one has "the" as well. Never mind. But this mission ends differently to all the other ones, I'll tell you that. Oh, it is start differently. I thought it was the lover. It's her lover.
I'm in trouble. Turns out my wife was seeing some guy I owe money to. He's got real angry, and he's looking for payback. I've agreed to see him. He thinks I'm going to pay him off, but my guess is Liberty's dogs are going to get yet another flavor this month.
Oh, yeah, so it's revealed now that the people he kills, he actually turns them into dog food, which is quite disgusting. But, all the missions start with "the", like, the crook, the thieves, the wife, but this one's her lover. And this mission ends a bit differently to all the others as well.
Right, honey. No more escort services for me.
What? This isn't a chatterbox.
Definitely be bad for your mind. Martial arts understand it fully, just like you. And I'm sure everyone listening out there on Chatterbox can buy my book and learn how organic food and martial arts.
Stop spinning. Okay, the guy on this radio show is actually Laszlo, the guy who has appeared in every single GTA, except maybe GTA 1 and 2, but apart from that, he has appeared in every single one. He appears on radio shows in all the 3D Universe games, and in GTA 4 he appears on the radio for the ZIT, the thing where you can call them and then they give you the name of the song. And then in GTA 5 he actually makes an appearance during the mission Fame or Shame, where Michael and Trevor chase him and humiliate him by making him take his pants off and dance. And he also appears in the mission Meltdown. Oh yeah, he appears in the mission Reuniting the Family and Meltdown at the movie premiere. Now here, this is actually Mr. Chonks right here. He looks exactly like he looks like a random pedestrian himself, except the random pedestrian that walks around doesn't have the mustache that he has. Now, let's just say this is another opportunity to get a shotgun. Why didn't Marty wait inside the factory and just kill him when he came in?
Carl, hi. I need more time to get your money. But if you just step into my office, it's far too late for that, Marty. You had your chance. But now I'm taking over the business. All right.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, the guy is free to walk off. Luckily, he doesn't feel like killing us as well. But I feel like killing him for his shotgun. Buddy! Hooligan! He's also got some cash on him as well. I only got one shotgun pellet. But anyway, that is the end of Marty. Oh, his body has disappeared, and so has the other guys. But both of them are dead. We won't be seeing or hearing from Marty again. It would have been more sense for Marty to wait inside, like, the factory, and then, like, when the guy goes in, just kill him like all the rest. Although it's possible that the guy who we were taking there actually already knew that Marty does the things to the bodies, and that's why he was waiting outside. I'm unsure of whose missions to do next. I think Joey's missions are only... Okay. Cipriani's chauffeur, I forgot about this.
She purrs, you know what I mean? Oh, here's the guy I was telling you about. Listen, this guy ain't Italian and he's no mechanic, but he could get things fixed. This is Pop's capo, Toni Cipriani.
Hey, I'm Toni Cipriani.
Take him to Mama's restaurant in St. Mark's, all right? Now listen to me. I'm planning a job that needs a good driver, so drop by sometime later, okay?
Okay, so
Okay, kid, drive me to the laundry in Chinatown first. I got a bit of business to take care of. Those washerwomen ain't been paying their protection money. And watch the car, Joey just fixed this junk heap. So no fancy crap, okay?
Okay, so the guy we're taking around now is actually Toni Cipriani from Liberty City Stories, which is the later version of this game, which is the game that appears. I don't have to explain it. It's like this map, but a few years later. So it's like the story of how Liberty City came to like what it was today. Except there's different missions and the graphics are much better in Liberty City Stories. Okay, Tony needs to meet the Triads, who he's already had dealings with, because Liberty City Stories takes place in 1998, and this takes place in 2001, so he's already had dealings with them a few years ago. Tony's also shorter and fatter than he was. Okay, now here you get a bonus for killing all of the Triads. Yeah, you get a massive cash bonus for killing them all. Anyway, Tony is shorter and fatter than he was in Liberty City Stories. One of the reasons is probably because in Liberty City Stories, like, all of his family were kept saying like, oh yeah, you look too thin, you need to eat more. And that's probably the reason. Tony also lives with his mom now in St. Mark's.
He was wearing this great jacket with shoulder pads, and he started playing along to this song on a kazoo.
Okay, so we can now do missions for Tony, but I'm going to go back. The Uzi is now in stock at Ammunition. Okay, so we can now buy SMG to use as a drive-by weapon. We got a lot of cash for once, because these missions give a lot of cash. Like in all the other GTAs, like normally the reward at the beginning of the first mission is like $100 or $200. But in this game you get like tens of thousands just in the first mission. Dead skunk in the trunk.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright, just the guy I need to talk to. Alright, there's a car stuffed with a stiff at the cafe near Callahan Point.
Why is it at a cafe?
One of the Forellis thought he was a wise guy, so he got what he had coming to him. Take the corpse to the crusher in Harwood, alright?
Yeah, so now we gotta dispose of a body for Joey. Okay, so apparently a Forelli body was a wise guy, so Joey killed him, and he now needs us. Is that the body in a manana? Or manana, however you pronounce it, and he wants us to take it to the crusher in Harwood to get rid of it. Now be aware that there are two Forellis watching the manana in these Sentinel cars. They both look like Mafia members, because the Forellis don't have their own skins in this game. This Manana is actually a unique color and is actually a unique model. Normal Mananas do not have blood sprayed up the trunk like this one does. So this is a unique car. Even if you respray the car so it's a different color, the blood will still be on the trunk. So if you want it, like take it to the safe house and like fail the mission, then do it again. There's a mod, actually, if I remember, which allows those special Mananas to drive around. It's the Forelli brothers. If you stand behind the sign, you should be okay. Okay, that Forelli is dead. Ah. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I've only got 26 bullets left in my AK-47. And we got another cash bonus for killing them. Now it's just a smooth drive to Harwood. And yeah, take it to the crusher. Now if you break the trunk off, you can actually see the body in the trunk. I'll crush the trunk when we get there. I'll break it off so we can look in there and see this body. Took a little shortcut to get to the crusher. Okay, I'm gonna break the trunk now. Oh, I can only drive over there. I'm not gonna put it in the crusher yet. Hey, get back in the vehicle. Okay, so here, under here is the guy. It's quite hard to see him. The trunk is covered in blood. Once again, that guy looks like a Leone. By the looks of it, he's had his eyes ripped out because there's all blood where his eyes should be. So, yeah, that's something. Joey's father is Salvatore. Now let's take this and get out of here. Okay, the last Joey mission is only available during the day, so I'm gonna save the game so it becomes daytime. And now the mission is passed. You get a lot of money for these missions. In fact, in this game you get money for the easiest of things. You get money for blowing up cars. You get money for just crashing into cars. Save it under pump action pimp. Oh yeah, and I haven't mentioned it yet, but I have come back from the holiday I was talking about. In Vice City and one video San Andreas, I was talking about my trip to Portugal. I have now come back from that trip. It's been exactly a week today since I came home. I came home on Friday last week. It's now Friday this week. It was fun. We had a lot of excitement. There was a couple of complications. We parked our van in a parking bay area where you had to have a ticket, and the ticket actually fell into the dashboard, and a parking guy came by and left a fine on our vehicle. But we managed to get the ticket back, so the fine was ripped up. But yeah, we went to some nice beaches, some water parks. We saw some dolphins performing at an aquarium show. Oh, really exciting! I was gonna get a Mafia Sentinel, but I'll just get this regular one instead. But anyway, the trip was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself. I mean, who wouldn't when they go into a nice sunny holiday? Okay, let's go back. You may notice that the Sentinel is actually different than it was in the PS2 video I did. Because in the PS2 the bumper is black, but in this but in the PC they turned it to like a white chrome color. The Getaway.
What a ride she's gonna be, huh? All right, listen. Get some wheels to the safe house at St. Mark's and pick up a few friends of mine. They're hitting the bank and they need a driver. I gave my word that you were the man, so don't screw this up. Get them to the bank before 5 o'clock, not a minute after.
Now you can actually trigger this mission just before 5 o'clock and it passes that point. So I don't think there is actually a time limit. I think they're just saying that, go to the bank. This and that. But I've done this mission and it's gone into night before and the bank was still open. This mission, you're not actually part of the heist. All you have to do is just sit outside in the car and wait for them to come back. Then just lose the wanted level and bring them to this garage.
I'll be right back where you left me. Do you live in the boring suburbs but dream of
Just because I bit the horn, I could be anyone. Open the door. He must be our getaway driver off by heart.
Suit of armor and swap your SUV for a no. Get to the bank on the main drag.
Get us to the bank on the main drag.
Is your next ideal home improvement a
Okay, so I want an ice cream right now. Actually, it's really hot where I am. Right? Can we rob can we rob an ice cream shop instead? Right, I'm just gonna pretend that we're robbing an ice cream parlor. Right, get me a chocolate ice cream, please. Oh, they obviously didn't have chocolate, so everyone had to die. Oh, you bought me a vanilla, thank you. Now this bit is actually a bit strange. Sometimes the robbers will go in, but only 1 or 2 may come back out again. So sometimes there's a sign that the robbery may have gone wrong. Lose the heat in here. There we go. Nice yellow car. This is a very unsuspicious looking vehicle. So anyway, so sometimes when you do this mission, 3 guys may go in, but only 1 or 2 may come back out, indicating that the heist sometimes will go wrong. Off they go. Another thing is, sometimes when they rob the bank, sometimes no guys will come out, if you know what I mean. Like, sometimes you may do the mission, but like no guys at all come out, so like they go in, and then no one comes out, and then after a few seconds the alarm just sounds and you drive off without the robbers. If that happens, I think you still get the money for some reason, even if no guys come back out with the money. You're actually allowed to kill the heist members yourself if you want. You can kill them without failing the mission. But even if you only kill one of them, it'll say mission passed $0. So if you happen to kill one of them, the mission will continue, but you'll get $0 for the heist. So it'll be like mission passed, $0. But it'll still give you the money if no guys come out of the bank. So if like all the guys die inside. I'm gonna do El Burro's payphone missions actually first. Oh. I'm gonna take this Banshee that's parked in here because the first mission is a race, and this is the fastest vehicle on this island. Alright, zip it. Oops. Oh wait, where am I going? I thought the race was already started and that I was just driving there. Because normally I start the mission and then pick the Banshee up. And this time I've done it around the other way. Okay, Turismo.
This is El Burro of the Diablos. You are new in Liberty, but already you are gaining a reputation on the streets. There is a street race starting by the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge. Get yourself some wheels, and first through all the checkpoints wins the prize.
Okay, so get a fast car and get to the starting grid. We've already got a fast car. Okay, so now let's go to the race.
With 3 concert tickets, just listen for your cue to call when you hear any call.
car is badly damaged already. Okay, here I'm going to do the classic trick of just ramming them instead of actually going into the marker. See you later. Oh no! Okay, sadly that didn't go the way I wanted it to go. Oh shit, they killed someone. So this race starts in the same place as the bike race in Liberty City Stories. In fact, this first part of the route is actually the same as in that mission. I'm listening to this commercial. Train you to throw yourself in front of the bus.
Call the law offices of Rankin and Concert and get ready to enjoy a life of luxury.
Okay, the cheetahs will eventually fall behind and leave you in the lead. From this point, the race is actually quite random. The checkpoints are very far. Oh! The checkpoints are very far from each other. Now, normally what I'd do is I would have bumped the cars and drove off, but the car hit me and I ended up spinning out of control. Oops. You have to kind of keep your eye on the radar to see where all the checkpoints are. People are shooting each other. Congratulations, you won with an incredible time of 147 seconds. How the hell did I get an insane stunt bonus with a perfect landing? The hell did that come from? I scream, you scream. We all scream for the ice cream.
I started my exotic entertainment business with nothing but the sizable contents of my leather pants. A gang of no-goods has threatened to remove my starring member if I don't pay them a cut. They threatened the wrong man, amigo. They have a weakness for the ice cream. Pick up the bomb I've hidden in hardwood, hijack the regular ice cream van on its rounds, and lure these fools to their doom with the jingly jingly.
The jingly jingly.
In a warehouse on Atlantic King.
Now, once again, the guys in this mission are going to be dressed like Mafia members, which is quite funny because the Mafia actually had a base of operations in Liberty City Stories in Atlantic Quarries when Vincenzo worked there. So, these people could possibly be from Vincenzo's gang, which was destroyed like 3 or 4 years ago. Okay, so here we have to find the ice cream van. However, the ice cream van, we need it for a side mission later on, but the ice cream van is so rare. You literally have to drive around Liberty City for hours to find it, and even then you can only find it in certain areas. So instead of blowing the van up, I'm actually going to deliver it to the Portland Harbor at the garage, and I'll show you what the garage does when we get there. Okay, so I didn't get a wanted level just then. So instead of blowing it up, I'm just going to shoot to kill everyone in the area instead. He said pick up the regular ice cream van on its rounds. What ice cream van runs at like 11 o'clock at night? What is this ice cream company? Is it run by criminals or something? Just, oh, it's 11 o'clock, I'm gonna go outside and buy an ice cream. Okay, here, instead of using the remote control, I'm just going to shoot to kill everyone instead. Most of them should run into the river. There we go. They all went into the water and drowned. And now I'm going to take the van to the Portland Harbor and give it away. Did you see that? There was a sign on the back of the Mr. Whoopi that says, "I will chill again," which of course is a pun on the term "I will kill again." Because there's like a myth or something that these ice cream vans are run by some crazy psychotic clown man. So anyway, down here in the Portland Harbor, there's this this warehouse where you have to deliver vehicles to. Mr. Whoopi is the hardest one to find. So I'm going to leave it in here. And like a pro, complete the list and there'll be a bonus for you. So Mr. Whoopi has been ticked off the list now. For those vehicles, you need to have... some of those are quite hard to find, like the barracks... No, not the barracks, the flatbed and the trash master, they're quite hard to find. The bus is quite hard to find as well. But some of the other ones are really easy to find, so... I'm gonna return to the safe house now. Just driving dead skunk in the trunk. Okay guys, I'll see you again next time for more GTA 3. See you again next time.